very warm welcome to Let's Get It On with me, Suzanne Letting. Each week we're going to be listening to brand new releases from artists all over the globe. So now's the time to grab that cup of tea, that cup of coffee, or even a glass of wine as we get lost in some fabulous music.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, hello and a very warm welcome to your Saturday night with me, Suzanne Letting, here on Let's Get It On. Now then, what have I got for you tonight? I know I missed last week's show, but guess what? I've got 2 weeks of bumper submissions to share with you, so I can't talk for too long, otherwise I won't get them all out to you. So we're going to kick off tonight with a brand new track from ex-Hyena, who invite us to give into our impulses with the new single, This Is Your Love. It's the second single from the forthcoming album, which is due out later this summer. So this will give you a little taste of what's on that album. Well, if that doesn't get you in the mood for tonight's show, I'm not sure what will. That was Ex Hyena there with This Is Your Love. I'm going to follow that up with a brand new EP from Nicholas Rickson. This is Heart on the Line EP, and this is the single Heart on the Line. was Nicholas Rickson there with Heart on the Line from the album, the EP rather, Heart on the Line. Now then, Methyl Orange has got a brand new album out, and I'm going to be sharing that album with you over the next coming weeks. Who is he? Well, he's based in Manchester. His music is a melodic mix of layered and evolving cinematic synths and guitars, spanning a wide range of genres and styles, with the feel of a collection of undiscovered TV and film, at times evoking 70s and 80s vibes, all wrapped up in the unique modern sound that is Methyl Orange. So this is from the brand new album Lost for Words, and this is Back from the Future. Was Methyl Orange there with Back from the Future from the brand new album Lost for Words. Now the next artist, the Blitzed magazine has said, memorable electronic melodies, warm analogue sounds and an unmistakable 21st century style. Next up is Scenius with brand new single Swift as Light, and it is brilliant.
You
was Senius there with Swift as Light. Wasn't that brilliant? Now, I hope you agree with me that tonight's show's getting off to a great start, and I've got much more to share with you. So don't go away. Please stay tuned, because coming up next, gosh, this young lady, she is an absolute workaholic. She is also producing the Bandcamp Hour with Cole from Retro Reverb Records for us on a Sunday. She's also producing her own music. What she doesn't know about music production, I can tell you, isn't worth knowing. This is Maya Kamara. Her beautiful vocals combined with Select LA Dreams. This is Wanting You Now, and I think you'll agree. She's just got that sound that you want to hear again and again. And yes, I can tell you all of the tracks you're listening to tonight are going to be uploaded into my Beastie Tracks on Spotify, so you can hear them all over again.
It's nothing like when we're alone, and the lights are low, and the music's low. I can't focus right now. Need you to hurry home, okay? I need you now.
Left a message on your phone, don't take too long when you're coming home, 'cause I need you now. You've kept me waiting for too long, I'm feeling weak, I don't feel so strong, 'cause I need you now. I need to feel your tender touch, I really need to feel your love, I'm all alone. Baby, I'm ready, baby, I'm ready for you to do what you do. Oh,
Well, there you go. That was Maya Kamara with Celeract LA Dreams with Wanting You Now. She's just got those vocals that you really want to bottle, hasn't she? To me, she sounds like she comes from the 80s, but she's not. She's today, 2025, and very on point, I think. I love listening to Maya. I hope that does really well for you. Now, next up, Duncan Richardson from Puma 2020 is going to expand our horizons with his new track, Expanding Horizons. So just sit back and listen and enjoy all the elements that are in this composition for you. Just close your eyes or take a sip of that tea, that coffee, that glass of wine or that pint of ale as you just drink in where Duncan is taking us. Puma 2020 there, taking us on Expanding Horizons. Very holiday mood that was, wasn't it? Seems a long time ago since I was in Cyprus now. Some friends of ours are out there and they're having a wonderful time, and also in Crete. So Duncan and Tina, if you're listening to the show while you're over there in Crete, don't tell me about how hot and lovely and warm it is and the swimming pool or the sea that you're in at the moment. I don't want to know. Right, where are we going to next? Well, Eco Trigger is going to give us a brand new track. This is Playing Games.
Sudden moments of disbelief wake within us like we've never seen. A broken fantasy and a picture of it all, reminding us what could be, will be. Something else came, something else breaks. We're playing games to be seen. Fickle minds search for comforting time.
From Denmark, that was Echo Trigger, or Eco Trigger as I say. They are an electronic alternative duo formed in the London, UK, comprising of producer and instrumentalist Paul Dogra and vocalist lyricist Joe Alexander, now based in London and Copenhagen. And that was indeed their new single, Playing Games. Now, next up, the last one for set one, because I can't believe we're nearly over half an hour into the first hour, is Colour Theory. This is The Last Time.
Must be holding my father's hand. When our lives are enchanted, we take it for granted, sipping on borrowed wine. We misplace our attention that nobody mentions. It could be the last time. If I knew, what would I do differently? Would I start weeping uncontrollably? This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. It wasn't so long ago I kissed my son goodnight. The next night I let him be, figured he'd be alright. We're all dying in pieces and deepening creases, prisoners of our minds. Can't afford to be reckless with something so precious. It could be the last time. If I knew, what would I do differently? Would I start weeping uncontrollably? This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. It may sound a bit morbid, tasteless or sordid, dwelling on cruel facts, but these moments define you and serve to remind you it could be your last act. You won't get this day back. If I knew, what would I do differently? Would I start weeping uncontrollably? This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last time and I wouldn't even know. This could be my last song and I wouldn't even know.
That was Colour Theory with The Last Time. Now, in this new single, Colour Theory, Brian Hazard calls attention to the unnoticed goodbyes hidden within everyday life, the subtle movements we rarely notice until they're gone. The song highlights ordinary yet profound experiences we often overlook, such as holding a loved one's hand, sharing a bedtime kiss with a child, or a night sleeping under the stars. Hazard's lyrics remind listeners of how easily life's most meaningful moments pass us by without fanfare, encouraging us to fully embrace the present. With more than 15 million streams to date and accolades including the grand prize in the John Lennon Songwriting Contest, Colour Theory continues to dissect the human condition through the lens of electronic music. And I think you'll agree with all of that. Now then, that leads us nicely into set 2. So what have I got round the corner just for you?
Hey, this is Randy from Revelover, and you're listening to Suzanne Letting's awesome Let's Get It On.
You are indeed, and we are racing ahead with set 2. Who have I got coming up first? Well, first up, you're going to be surprised about this one because this is Princess Syndrome. This is Plaything, a little bit of a naughty track for you, but I think it reminds me of Yellow. And do you remember there was that dance by Christopher Walken to Fatboy Slim's featuring Bootsy Collins' Weapons of Choice video? Well, that's what this reminds me of. I can just imagine Christopher Walken dancing to this. See what you think.
Because you're a toy to be used by the boys. Because you're a plaything, you don't mean anything. Because you're a toy to be used by the boys. Because you're a plaything, you don't mean anything. Because you're a toy to be used by the boys. Because you're a plaything, you don't mean anything. Because you're a toy to be used by the boys. Because you're a plaything, you don't mean anything, boy. Toy, play, thing. don't mean anything, 'cause you're a toy. Jimmy is by the boys, 'cause you're a plaything. You don't mean anything, 'cause you're a toy. Jimmy is by the boys, 'cause you're a plaything. You don't mean anything, 'cause you're a toy. Jimmy is by the boys, 'cause you're a plaything. You don't mean anything, boy. Toy, play, thing. I'll pull your hair. I don't care. Just close your eyes. I'll take you there. 'Cause you're a toy, Jimmy is by the boys. 'Cause you're a plaything. You don't mean anything. 'Cause you're a toy, Jimmy is by the boys. 'Cause you're a plaything. You don't mean anything. 'Cause you're a toy, Jimmy is by the boys. 'Cause you're a plaything. You don't mean anything. 'Cause you're a toy, Jimmy is by the boys. 'Cause you're a plaything. You don't mean anything, boy. Toy, play, thing, boy. Toy, play, thing. Let me feel you, let me stroke you, let me play you all night long. Let me feel you, let me stroke you, let me play you all night long. Come on, let me feel you, let me stroke you, let me play you all night long. Let me feel you, let me stroke you, let me play you all night long. Boy toy, plaything. Boy toy, you're my plaything. Let me feel you, let me stroke you, let me play you all night long. Oh, let me feel you, let me stroke you, let me play you all night long. Oh, let me feel you, let me stroke you, let me play you all night long. Come on, let me feel you, let me stroke you, let me play you all night long. Boy toy, plaything. Boy toy, you're my plaything. Boy, toy, play, you're my plaything.
That was Princess Syndrome with Plaything. Now then, if you want to get inspired and you want to dance to that and you want to send them in, I will pass them on to Laird for you. I think that would be hilarious. I think it was such a great track to get lost into. Now I'm going to follow that up with Future Analog and Shay. This is Shay's remix of Searching.
I've been looking for you, and I hope one day I'd find you. Never thought you would come into my life. Now my heart skips a beat every time I see you. I've been searching for you, and I'm thankful that I found you. Yeah, I don't know what I do in my searching, and I led to you. I've been wishing for you. I was searching high and low, wishing this day would come to find someone like you. Held my heart. Every day feels like a brand new start. I've been searching for you, and I'm thankful that I found you. Yeah, I don't know what I do in my searching, and I led to you.
That was Future Analog and Shay with Searching. That was the remix, Shay's remix of Searching, and I've got a few more to share from that EP coming out soon for you as well. Next up, Julian Marsh has been at it again. He's creating some wonderful tracks for us this year in 2025. Now this is bold. This is Soulful House Radio Mix. That's going to get you bopping in your seat.
We light the way on our own track. Whoa,
was Julia Marsh there with Bold. That was the Soulful House Radio Mix. Now released on the 11th of July, a brand new album from Agency V, Never Meant to Be. And this is the single track, Never Meant to Be, from that brand new album. And I'm hoping to share more from that album with you in the coming weeks. was Agency V there from their brand new album Never Meant to Be. That was the track called Never Meant to Be. Now then, a little dilemma for me because the album came through as one long track. It's over 1 hour and 13 minutes long, and I'm having to splice this up, and I'm hoping that I've got the correct song and the correct title. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. That's extra work for me. In future, please, please, please make sure that your albums come through in individual MP3s, because when they're one long file, it is impossible for a radio DJ, to know which song is which. So I'm hoping I've got that right. Agency V, if it's wrong, please do reach out to me. Now I'm going to follow that up with another track from Rob Stewart's electronic Dream Factory from the album Global Warning. This is Dance Like They're Watching.
the question we ask. Like we're watching. Like they're watching. Like they're watching. Like they're watching. Dance, 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 dance. Like they're watching is the question we ask. Like they're watching. Like they're watching.
Rob Stewart there from the Global Warming album, from his Rob Stewart's Electronic Dream Factory, Dance Like They're Watching. Now, Rob Stewart has been producing electronic music for the last 40 years. He's the founding member of Toronto bands Slave to the Square Wave, Vis-a-Vis, Ear Candy, Electronic Dream Factory and E115. He has produced remixes for artists such as Church of Trees, George and the Imagination Machine, Benjamin Russell, Gord Houghton, Tony Eaton, Quick Kick and many, many more. And I'm going to follow that up with another track from our avant-garde balladeers, Cult with No Name, from their new album Indifference and Dust. This is Running in and Out of Time, and we all do that, don't we? Because that's exactly what I did last week.
Time, but never running out of things to say. We walk along the thinnest line, but never stop to kneel down and pray. The days are rolling on and on. Before you know it, years have come and gone. Decades of hope, decades too late. Again, pushing forward right over the edge. The hurt and they just rearrange. You hold onto the carpets and lose the thread. The months are rolling on and on. Before you know it, years have come and gone. Centuries of hope, centuries too late. Too late. Too late. Too late.
Was Cult with No Name there from the album Indifference and Dust. That was Running in and Out of Time. Now then, I'm going to take you on a different journey now. Next two tracks are going to line us up really nicely for set 3, which, as you know, is the Palette Changers. But first of all, we're going to head on over to Amy Rowbottom. This is Vampire Soul, and I'll tell you a little bit about Amy when we come back.
Body in gold and fakes the light of the sun. She cuts the diamonds from wine, and when the sun goes, can't fight the moonlight. Oh no! She sucks the rubies from blood and rolls those emerald eyes. She sings the sapphire and blue. Staring She got a vampire soul. Pick it up and break it down. For the love of a woman. Pin it up and stare inside the eye of a woman. Smash it up and tear it down. For the love of a woman. And if she ain't got a vampire soul, she ain't a woman. Honey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bittersweet honey money. Oh yeah, yeah. Sweet and bitter honey. And if she ain't got a vampire soul, she ain't a woman.
Amy Rowbottom there with Vampire Soul. Now, you can't really pigeonhole Amy because she is an independent, multi-genre, award-winning recording artist and songwriter from West Yorkshire. She writes in many genres of music in the styles of country, pop, rock, EDM. Music has always been a huge part of her life since she's been a small child. All her music is original with her own unique vocals and style that leaves a lasting impression long after the song finished. Now, Amy became a semi-finalist in the prestigious UK Songwriting Contest 2023, which marked the beginning of an impressive musical journey. Now, she's on Spotify and some of her tracks have got over 500,000 streams, which is quite an achievement for an independent artist. So you're going to be hearing more from Amy on my show. I've got a couple of tracks that she sent across to me and I'll be sharing them next week. Next up is Dream Invaders. Now, Dream Invaders from that La Pura album. This is Creepers and it's going to set the tone, I think, for set 3. So stay tuned to me here on Let's Get It On Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Larvae of the great sarcophagus. It lives exclusively off dead bodies. Human remains. Larvae of the great sarcophagus. Rather menacing name, appropriate to the insect that bears it. It lives exclusively off dead bodies, human remains.
The great sarcophagus? What a weird name.
The destroyer. The flesh eater. Its sensory perception is extraordinary.
But why did the glyph have so many larvae in it?
Perhaps because when the murderer hides his victims, he likes to keep in physical contact with them, conserving them. He is a psychopath.
You're listening to Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Broadcasting live on spectrumonair.com, Get Me Radio and Mixcloud Live. And never fear, if you've missed your favourite programme, just find our Listen Again service on mixcloud.com. Spectrum On Air, putting the colour back into radio.
Thank you, the wonderful Mr. Steve Blacknell there, whose book is now out on Amazon and from his own website. And I tell you, it's definitely worth a read. You're going to race through it. You won't want to put it down because every page tells a story about Steve's chaotic life. But you know what? He's such a cheerful person. He doesn't see any of the knockbacks as setbacks. He just marches on through and has a determination that I think would make you proud just listening to every page. And he writes as he talks, because I was there for the book launch and met the wonderful Bill Wyman, who was sitting in a corner very unconspicuously just minding his own business, just watching all the furor and all the mayhem that always surrounds Steve. So if you get a chance to go and get that book, I highly recommend it for you. Right, now we're into set 3, which, as you know, is the Palette Changers, an opportunity for other artists from other genres to also have their music on the show. I'm going to introduce you to a few new artists this week. First up is Basement Saints. This is Wicked Game, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them when we come back.
Save me but you. It's strange what desires can make foolish lovers do. And I'd never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I'd never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. And It's strange what desires can make foolish lovers do. And I'd never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I'd never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. And I wanna fall in love. And I wanna fall in love.
Basement Saints there with Wicked Game. Now, who are they? Well, Basement Saints is a multinational rock band based in Switzerland, meeting once a week in the basement as an escape from their full-time jobs. Like most artists, they all have full-time jobs, which keeps the money rolling in, is gradually escalating into professionally entertaining large crowds. They're known for their explosive and energetic live shows. They initially started jamming as a duo in 2012. Well, I think they're definitely one to watch. I don't know about you, but I really loved that version of Wicked Game. It had such an authenticity about it, didn't it? It was a really pleasure. And yes, I have added them to the Beastie playlist, which you'll find on Spotify. In fact, all of the artists that you're listening tonight are going into that playlist. And just a quick reminder while we're on that subject, if you are an artist and you would like your music on the show, you can reach out to me on any social media platforms or just visit the website www.spectrumonair.com. There is a submissions button. We check it regularly. All the artists that load their songs up there go into the Emerging Artist playlist, and it's of course where we presenters go to pick up your tracks. So then, what am I going to follow this up with? Well, Leafhound. I had the pleasure of meeting Peter French at the launch of Steve's book. I had a fascinating talk with Peter. He's ex-Atomic Rooster, and if I told you that their 2005 Growers of Mushroom album, now you can't find it and you can't find the cover, but if you were to find it, it is something like $1,500 to buy it. So that's one to go and look out for. But they have a brand new album out called Once Bitten, and this is Bold and Easy from that track, and I will be sharing some other tracks from that album for you so you can get a good idea of what Leafhound is all about.
Can be said your kind of love is chemistry. You're so bold and easy, wild as a bug. Coming over, honey, you're so easy to love. Easy to love. You're so bold and easy, you're too much to take. You're the icing, babe, on the top of my cake. You're so bold and easy, look so nice. You got me like a bird that's kept in paradise, yeah. Bold and easy, ooh, so nice. Take away the bad times that are fine. Bold and easy, am I getting through? I'm losing control. Tell me, what can I do, yeah? What can I do? You're so bold and easy. You're fire and ice. You're only for her, is that you're way too nice. You're so bold and easy. Am I getting through? You got me doing anything you want me to do. control. Tell me what can I do? Yeah, all that easy, ooh, so nice. Take away the bad times that are fine. All that easy, am I getting through? I'm losing control. Tell me what can I do? Yeah. Tell me what can I do? Yeah, all that easy, ooh, so nice. Take away the bad times that are fine. All that easy, am I getting through? I'm losing control. Tell me what can I do? Tell me what can I do? I just dream about you, babe. Tell me what can I do? I keep on thinking about you, babe. Oh, what can I do? Tell me what can I do? You're so bold and easy, baby, yeah.
That was Leaf Hound from the brand new album Once Bitten. That was bold and easy. Now another new artist for you to get to know, like and love. This is 3x7 with Wait, and I'll tell you a little bit about them when we come back.
And I said wait, I'm begging for my baby to wait. Oh, open up your heart. Whoa. And I said wait, oh wait, oh wait. It was a Sunday evening, and all my roads were clear, and my eyes were dry. Despite my fear, but I was flying too close to the sun when I got your call. Had the radio on, I began to stall. Wait, oh, begging for my baby to wait. Oh, open up your heart. Whoa. And I said wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. Sometimes I'm lonely, sometimes I wanna be alone. Sometimes I'm freezing, sometimes I need that cold. Sometimes you're shining so bright, I'm staring at the sun. Wanna spend the night with you, with the light on. Wait, oh, begging for my baby to wait. Oh, open up your heart. Whoa. And I said wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. I want you. Please wait, begging for my baby to wait. Oh, open up your heart. And I said, wait, I'm begging for my baby to wait. Open up your heart. 'Cause I want you. I'm begging for my baby to open up. I'm begging you. Leave the light on. Begging for my baby to open up. I'm begging you. Leave the light on. Begging for my baby to open up. I'm begging you. Leave the light on and wait. Begging for my baby to wait. Open up your heart.
That was 3 times 7 with Wait. Well, who are they? They are musicians connected through their love of soulful blues music. They live and breathe it, from the travels to the clothes they wear and the people they meet. Having crafted their talents over years of performing and jamming together, they're now lucky enough to perform all over the world. They are happiest live on stage, hammering out some good rhythm and blues in a dusty garage. And I think you'll agree they're definitely one to watch. Well, I'm going to follow that up with another new artist for you. We've got them packed in this week. This is Garnet Betts from the album Highfield. This is Full Moon, and I'll tell you a little bit about Garnet when we come back.
Sequence the same, but the face has changed. This must be some parade. And so back to the street and left in the lane. Not only the address has changed, but you said and you did. So what was the rest of it? You promised and you gave. Now here alone anyway. Does it all come down to miles and heart? Or are you just another full moon apart? The path was at hand, and you'd both play in the band. Well, it worked for one, but not to plan. And so, love here and gone. You take your London home and rebuild it stone by stone. 'Cause you said and you did. So what was the rest of it? You promised and you gave. But now here alone anyway. Does it all come down to miles and heart? Or are you just another full moon apart? Where's the bridge to another's point of view? When you're so close, you can't see into the heart across from you. Without surprise, you trust until you have to trust. Until you have to trust in surprise. You said and you did. So what was the rest of it? You promised and you gave. Now here alone anyway. Does it all come down to miles and heart? Or are you just another full moon was the rest of it? You promised and you gave. Down here alone anyway. Does it all come down to miles and heart? Or are you left just another full moon apart? Just another full moon.
Garnet Betts there from the album Highfield. That was Full Moon. Now, who is he? Well, he's from Canada. He hails from Winnipeg and he prefers to do songwriting, recording and mixing rather than live performing. And he's always been inspired by the Beatles, apparently turning their attention to eclectic creation and exploration in the studio after leaving the road, which is more of his style. To quote, "If lyric was my drive, eclectic was the destination." And I think you'll agree that was a lovely, lovely track for us to get to know. Now, next up is a lovely artist called Naomi McKay. She is on the Crooked Timbers album On This Ocean. This is her track Lonely Butterfly, submitted by the lovely Andy Alston, who has worked with a number of artists on that album. And this is just another one. What a lovely track this is too. But I can't find an awful lot about Naomi, except that she is on that album and it has been submitted by Andy. But just have a listen to this. We all feel sometimes a lonely butterfly, don't we, when we flit from place to place. But this is a really lovely, beautiful song for you to listen to.
Sweet scent
was Lonely Butterfly, sung by Naomi McKay on the album On This Ocean from Crooked Timbers. What a lovely track that was too. I hope we hear more from her. Now then, Evans Jones Music is back with us for a second week. Brand new single again. This is called Whatever Happened.
To the hot steamy nights, whatever happened to making up after fights? Whatever happened to our walks in the sun? Whatever happened to our laughter and fun? Whatever happened to our cuddles by the fire? Whatever happened to our dreams and desires? Whatever happened to the plans that we made? Whatever happened to make it all cascade? Whatever happened to weekends away? Whatever happened to I love you each day? Whatever happened to Christmas and snow? Whatever happened to I won't let you go? Where are the answers? I just need to know, so I can make it all alright next time. I gave it my all, but they came the phone. I was stuck in the end of the line. Whatever happened to the hot steamy nights? Whatever happened to making up after fights? Whatever happened to our walks in the sun? Whatever happened to our laughter and fun? Whatever happened to love letters and notes? Whatever happened to cherish and dote? Whatever happened to we'll make it through? Whatever happened to will always be true? Where are the answers? I just need to know, so I can make it all alright next time. I gave it my all, but they came the phone. I was stuck in the end of the line. I just need to know, so I can make it all alright next time. Cause I was stuck in the end of the line. I just need to know, so I can make it all alright next time.
That was Evans Jones Music there with Whatever Happened. Now another artist who's working incredibly hard, not only with a new album out, but also a few new songs as well. Northern Lyrics is back with us. This is Wish Upon a Star.
As time has passed me by, broken pieces left behind, memories of far, a whisper upon a star. I close my eyes and feel you're the echo in my heart, in my heart. Footprints in the sand, where your touch still holds my hand. Deep inside my heart, I hold my own apart. When the dawn begins to rise, see you smile
northern lyrics with Wish Upon a Star. You know, it isn't easy being authentic in this music industry. Lots of people I chat to, and some of them are musicians, some of them not, you know, they all have an opinion about different things. And, you know, cover artists get quite a lot of criticism for covering other artists' songs. And what other people don't understand is that when an artist does a cover version of a song, they're really exercising their vocal range, their ability to sing songs to songs that they love, because their own original music often gets bypassed by venues. People who want to hear music, live music. There are very few venues that will allow original music to be played in their venues because people don't know it. Not many people have an open mind to listen to new original music, and I think they're missing something there, because yes, we love cover versions, yes, we like ones that we can sing along and dance to, and yes, a lot of original artists, original music creators, if you like, will do cover versions because A, they'll get paid, and B, they'll get listened to, and they'll slip in one or two of their own original tracks. But you know, recently at the festival that we had a couple of bands that were doing all cover versions, and yes, they were great, but actually I want to hear original voices, I want to hear original authenticity, and that's what we do here on this show on Let's Get It On and on Spectrum On Air, is we give the opportunity for original artists to get their music out there, and we try and create a community where that is shared so everybody feels that they're being listened to and appreciated. I just wish venues would take their blinkers off and start allowing and giving original artists the opportunity to sing their own songs rather than cover versions all the time, just because that gets people in through the door. You've got to be brave. I wish I had the money. I wish I had the lottery, and I would certainly open up an original live venue somewhere. If there's any backers out there that want to help me do that, then please get in touch. But for now, the last one for set 3 is another new artist for you. This is Jamie Higgs. This is Peace in Your Sound. So who is Jamie? Big tunes, big vocals, bigger than coming from the heart of Liverpool. Jamie Higgs and his band are making serious noise with soul-soaked vocals and floor-shaking energy. Jamie's voice doesn't ask for attention, it grabs it. And this is what you're going to listen to next. And he's going to lead us up very nicely into the last set 4. Coming very shortly. So stay with me, please, because I've got some really good new releases for you next.
gets me high off the ground, and I found peace in your sound when you're round. It's like your song gets me high off the ground every time you're around. To sing loud, peace in your sound.
That was the lovely Jamie Higgs with Peace in Your Sound. Now we're into the last set. Boo-hoo, how did the time go so quickly? I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I have putting it together for you. We're going to kick off the last set with a brand new track from Future Analog from the Hope Volume 2 album. This is with Wesley Reed, again another beautiful vocalist that you can't get enough of. This is Before I Found You. Future Analog there with the brand new track Before I Found You with Wesley Reed. Now, you know, I've been following Paul Aston from Future Analog since they first started creating music, and it's so lovely to see them doing so well, and I think you'll agree they deserve every success. Beautifully produced songs. Wesley vocalises them, just superbly. He's another one that I love to hear again and again. Now then, one of the crowd, Steve Mainwaring, has had a little bit of a break from doing the XPTV1 video showcases for us, and he's created a brand new track. This is a Simple Minds cover of their song See the Lights, and what Steve has done, as usual, has added his own little spin on this, and this is what I'm telling you about. That artists who cover other artists' genres always bring their own little bit of magic, and they are definitely worth hearing. So this is See the Lights from one of the crowd.
Summer's gone and winter's in your eyes. I can feel the thunderstorms inside. I wake every morning, the cold winds cover me. I've got a ghost of what could be. If you can see the lights shine in front of me, if you can see the lights shine up where you'll be. Like a broken dream, I stare out into space. You know I called you up, 'cause nothing takes your place. I've got a heart of stone that's sinking deep inside. I won't eat all your love unto pride to crime. If you can see the lights shine in front of me, if you can see the lights shine out where you'll be. Summer sun, and I could say you lies. Forgive me, love, I'm too proud to cry. If you can see the lights shine in
That was hot off the press from one of the crowd. See the Lights, only released this week. Now we're going to play out tonight now with MCL featuring Mario, Gio and Silver Sage. This is Another Lover. I'm going to say goodnight and God bless. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for listening to the show and these amazing artists. Please head over to Spotify and find The Beastie Tracks by me, Suni. That's my artist name. You'll hear all of these artists again without me jabbering away in between, and it's a great long play list. I tell you, when you're in the car or you're on a long journey or you're in the plane or the train, just slip that on and you'll be able to hear these artists all over again, and then you'll be able to go and find them as well and add them to your playlist, because every little bit of share and support goes a long, long way. So please enjoy the rest of your Saturday, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'm going to get busy getting the following week's show because I've got a busy period coming up. Friday I'm off to see the wonderful Dee Anderson. She is the daughter of Jerry and Sylvia Anderson, who created Thunderbirds, for those of us of a certain age who remember Thunderbirds. I am going to go and see her on Friday and have a little chat to her after the show. But for now, you're going to play out to MCL featuring Mario, Gio and Silver Sage. This is Another Lover, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye now.